is an HOA fee and why should I care? Today we're talking about how those small pockets of money add up big in your annual budget. And today we're focusing on HOAs and HOA fees. Hi, I'm Linda Love. I'm a realtor with Nebraska Realty. I love talking about all things related to real estate investments. I also have a doctorate in education. I love teaching, so I'm marrying these two up in these educational videos. And today we're focusing on HOAs, understanding HOAs and HOA fees. So HOAs can exist across the continuum of home buying. They can largely be found in condo living, but they are also increasingly found in the specially planned communities of single residences. So you can find it in all kinds of living situations. You really should understand what an HOA is and the associated fees with HOAs. Today, for simplicity, in this video, we're going to talk about HOA fees in a condo building. So, what is an HOA? HOA stands for Homeowners Association. It is a collection of residents that have agreed to live in some sort of community together. And usually a homeowners association is governed by some sort of governing body, usually called a board. And they are usually elected or somehow appointed to represent the collective owners who have invested in that property. And they are key people to understand, key roles within an HOA, but also they are guided by a document called the bylaws. And this is the set of rules that are developed by the residents in that community that help guide the expected conduct within that building. It's important to understand what's in your bylaws and who is governing your HOA. In addition to that, there are 3 essential things that I think every person needs to find out about their HOA before they sign on the dotted line. So let's go into those top 3 things that you must know right now. Get and read a copy of that essential document, your bylaws. Why? Because it defines for you what are the responsibilities of the collective HOA, what are the responsibilities of you as an individual homeowner. For instance, who owns the doors and the windows? Does the HOA own the doors and the windows? Or do you, as the owner, are you responsible for the doors and windows? Understanding that makes a difference on maybe how you will insure your property as well. Even bigger than that, as I said, it is a guiding document, a guiding framework for how you are expected to conduct yourself in that property as a large. For instance, is smoking allowed in the common areas of your condo regime? If that's important to you, you should read and find out, is it allowed? Many things are defined within the bylaws, and you have to know before you buy if those are acceptable to you and what they help you do next, as in how to insure your property. Condos are funded in very different ways across buildings, across regimes. And it is important for you to understand how the condo that you're interested in is funded. So for instance, if a wicked storm rolls through next weekend and takes the roof off your building, you want to know how much money your condo regime has in the bank or has in reserves to be able to repair that. So condos are funded in a couple different ways. Some condos believe collectively that they should keep their fees, their condo fee, monthly fee, very low and very affordable to their owners on a monthly basis. But that also sometimes means if there is a large expense like a new elevator or a new roof, that they will assess each owner a fraction of what it costs to replace that item. Makes it a little bit more difficult for homeowners to plan how they would budget that expense. But that expense would be divided between all the owners because it will be needed. So there's another way that condo regimes fund, and they have a little bit higher balance of monthly fees so that they have more reserves. And if there is a large ticket item or maintenance, they needed to replace all the security in the building, that they have that funding set aside and no or lesser amount of special assessments are made to the owners, less surprises for the owners. Neither one is right or wrong. You just need to know which one you are operating under for that specific HOA so that you can budget accordingly, so you won't be surprised. If there's going to be special assessments, you might have to take the action of setting aside special emergency funds in your own savings so that those aren't surprising to you. Just know how you're funded in your condo regime and then make decisions accordingly. Here's a biggie and an important one. Know what your HOA is paying for. What does it cover? And HOAs can cover a vast number of things, and these all dictate how you will make financial decisions outside of that HOA. So for instance, your HOA could cover all of your electricity, your gas, your utilities in general, your water, your internet. It can cover lifestyle. It can cover your gym, a home gym. It can cover a party room. It can cover outdoor grilling stations. It can cover a rooftop deck. It can cover all of the landscaping around your condo. It can cover your own owner's dog park. It can cover so many different things. So you have to understand what is held within your HOA so that you can make decisions about your financial investments outside of that. But be aware. So if you see a really high HOA, and if it covers all your utilities and you don't have any utility bills anymore, then you need to figure out what that number really means. Or if you belong to a gym, but now you have this awesome gym in your building and you can eliminate this expense of owning your own gym membership, hey, you've got to make educated decisions about how you manage your money based on this condition of your HOA. And having more information gives you more choices. And that's why you want to have this information before you sign on the dotted line. There you go. Those are my top suggestions when thinking about HOA fees and protecting your real estate investments and your future pocket money. If you're looking for somebody that you can trust when you're looking for a condo in the Omaha area, I hope I can be your partner. If you have any questions about moving to the Omaha area, just drop me a line below. Don't be a stranger and don't be shy.